I know, that's a big, that's serious.
I didn't get to see you afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Morning to our YouTubers, also our invisible presence. All right, so let's start with the opening prayers on page 5 of the prayer book. With all enemies who hate me, hinderers who harm me, and those who obstruct my liberation and omniscience foremost, may all mother sentient beings equal to space have happiness, be free of suffering, and quickly attain precious, unsurpassed, perfect, complete enlightenment. With all enemies who hate me, hinderers who harm me, and those who obstruct my liberation and omniscience foremost. May all mother sentient beings equal to space have happiness, be free of suffering, and quickly attain precious, unsurpassed, perfect, complete enlightenment. With all enemies who hate me, hinderers who harm me, and those who obstruct my liberation and omniscience foremost. May all mother sentient beings equal to space have happiness, be free of suffering, and quickly attain precious, unsurpassed, perfect, complete enlightenment. To this end I apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue until Buddhahood. I apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue until death. I apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue from today and tomorrow at this time. All sentient beings equal to the ends of space take refuge in the nature of all the body, speech, minds, qualities, and activities of those thus gone in the 10 directions and 3 times. The wellspring of the 84,000 heaps of Dharma, the sovereign of all the noble Sanghas, the glorious and holy kind root and lineage gurus. We take refuge in the assembly of deities in the Yidam's Mandala. We take refuge in the Buddha Bhagavans. We take refuge in the holy Dharmas. We take refuge in the noble Sanghas. We take refuge in the assembly of Viras, Dakinis, Dharma, and guardians with the wisdom eye. We take refuge in the glorious and holy kind root and lineage gurus. We take refuge in the assembly of deities in the mandala. We take refuge in the Buddha Bhagavans. We take refuge in the holy dharmas. We take refuge in the noble sanghas. We take refuge in the assembly of Viras, Dakinis, Dharma, and guardians with the wisdom eye. We take refuge in the glorious and holy kind root and lineage gurus. We take refuge in the assembly of deities in the mandala. We take refuge in the Buddha Bhagavans. We take refuge in the holy dharmas. We take refuge in the noble sanghas. We take refuge in the assembly of Viras, Dakinis, Dharma, protectors and guardians with the wisdom eye. Till I reach the heart of awakening, I take refuge in the Buddhas all. In the Dharma and assembly of Bodhisattvas too I take refuge. Just as all Sugatas of the past brought to birth the mind of awakening, and in each and every training of Bodhisattva step by step did dwell. Just so for the benefit of beings I too bring to birth awakened mind. And in each and every training thus, step by step I'll train myself like so. Till I reach the heart of awakening, I take refuge in Buddha's hall. And assembly of Bodhisattvas too I take refuge. Just as all Sugatas of the past brought to birth the mind of awakening. And in each and every training of Bodhisattvas step by step did dwell. Just so for the benefit of beings I too bring to birth awakened mind. And in each and every training thus, step by step I'll train myself like so. Till I reach the heart of awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha's hall. In the Dharma and assembly of Bodhisattvas too I take refuge. Just as all Sugatas of the past brought to birth the mind of awakening. And in each and every training of Bodhisattvas step by step did dwell. Just so for the benefit of beings I too bring to birth awakened mind. And in each and every training thus, step by step I'll train myself like so. In the Buddha, Dharma, and assembly excellent, I take refuge till I come to full awakening. By the merit of my deeds like generosity, may I achieve Buddhahood for beings' benefit. In the Buddha, Dharma, and assembly excellent, I take refuge till I come to full awakening. By the merit of my deeds like generosity, may I achieve Buddhahood for beings' benefit. In the Buddha, Dharma, and assembly excellent, I take refuge till I come to full awakening. By the merit of my deeds like generosity, may I achieve Buddhahood for beings' benefit. May all mother sentient beings equal to space have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free of suffering and the cause of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness free of suffering. May they abide in equanimity, free of attachment and aversion to near and far. May all mother sentient beings equal to space have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free of suffering and the cause of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness free of suffering. May they abide in equanimity, free of attachment and aversion to near and far. May all mother sentient beings equal to space have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free of suffering and the cause of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness free of suffering. May they abide in equanimity, free of attachment and aversion to near and far. By prostrating, offering, and confessing thus, by rejoicing, urging, supplicating too. Any little virtue that I have amassed, all I dedicate for full awakening. This ground dawed with fragrant water, with flowers strewn, is adorned by Meru forelands, by sun and moon. Seeing this to be a Buddha field, I offer it. May all beings experience this utterly pure land. Om Guru Ratna Mandala Tudza Mega Samudra Saparana Samaye Om. As befits the different wishes of sentient beings and their intellects, turn the Dharma wheel of vehicles, great and small and common. Thus we pray.
Tamke toje shaje razondro chenje mendo doje bonjo ba sarje lobo domro jebe go shaje jarbo shabla ku chang shono gulen chambo je she dorme rabdo ze jigde demo moze ba jambra yala chang Okay. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Khenpo. Good morning.
Everybody happy after great holidays, right? I mean, very satisfied for one day relaxing day, you know.
Mm.
Okay. Last Sunday, I think so. Maybe we have done understanding how much suffering is there. Probably good enough explaining because the suffering in general, everybody has experience for this samsara. Everybody good enough for suffering, right? And more than enough, right? So therefore, I think so. Maybe everybody lots of experience. You know the suffering. Nobody really want to be with the miserable things. You know. But Buddha mentioned first teaching suffering you should understood. This is priority, right? Many people think don't much really recognize or realize the suffering situations. So anyway, last Sunday probably is good enough. And then here Gampopa say 4 things to understand, and that today this one I think so. Understanding how much suffering is there, one thing. The second thing, understanding how long it endures,
Endures.
and understanding that there is no self-liberations.
Right.
This is, I think, so important. So if you really want to get free from suffering, right? If you really need, so you need to practice, you need to study, contemplate, and meditate. Without these 3 things process with you, it's there impossible to liberate naturally, right? That means nobody bring you to enlightenment, whatever you do. If you don't practice, if you don't study, if you don't really perfectly contemplate and meditate, there's impossible to get enlightenment or liberated by naturally. This is very important. So that's why Buddha mentioned already 2,600 years ago, and he said, I cannot remove your suffering with my hand. You understand, right? And also I cannot transform my realization exactly. Whatever I have, I cannot transform to you directly. Right? Yes or no? And also, I cannot wash your obscurations with the water, right? So that is the reason here Gampopa said there's no self-liberation. So make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
The words set or separate limitation.
Self-liberation. Yes.
Self-liberation.
Hmm.
That makes it a lot more clear.
Okay. Here says, oh, you don't have book, right? That's the reason. So therefore, most important, when teachers explain, you need to read yourself and keep with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And bring with you and read more often. And then really you understand the Dharma. And they're very helpful. Yes or no?
Absolutely.
So that's the important. And Buddha said, only one thing Buddha can have you. And he say, I will show you. Literally, like literal translation is English, I think, to be perfect. Show. I can show you, right? He showed me, shows. Like this, finger pound,
Mm-hmm.
you know, this, go there,
Mm-hmm.
not go here.
Mm-hmm.
And the people understand, right? And Buddha say, I show you the path
Mm-hmm.
or path, road. Instead of, representative of the GPS. If you go through that way, you will achieve there. Without me, that me means not me, okay? Without me means Buddha. If the Dharma is the ultimate, the refuge. You understand?
Dharma teachings, ultimate refuge.
More important than Buddha,
Yeah.
right? You think what is important? Which one is more important, Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha?
Yeah.
Which one more important in general?
Yeah.
But now I think so maybe too early to see like this. It's okay, just leave it. And we almost half already done, and then we talk about that. Okay. So therefore, that meant Buddha taught us and this planet human beings the 84,000 aggregate of the Dharma. Maybe you a little bit calm down.
Mm.
84,000 Dharma aggregates. So that is the Buddha show us, right?
Mm.
If we study 84,000 Dharma aggregates, study, listen the teaching, and meditate, we spontaneously will be there, perfectly, nicely, peacefully. So we need that, right? So therefore, this real meaning is their understanding that there is no self-liberation.
Mm.
Okay? All right. So now different topics. Here say therefore. You know what I mean, therefore? Of course, you are native speaker, naturally with the English language,
Yeah.
right? So therefore, it's very touched to you. Yes or no? Therefore, well, what is therefore?
Yeah.
We need to really, think, what is therefore? Therefore is not a regular word, like come and go. Therefore, what? So, from today, page 46. Here says, you got
Mhm.
page number 46. From today, what is today? Yesterday or 2 days ago, Thanksgiving done, right?
Mhm.
What is today? What?
30.
Which one?
Today?
Yeah, today, what day?
30.
Sunday.
30th Sunday,
Yeah.
2025,
Right.
and November. Yes or no?
Yes.
So this is today. It's real today
Now we're getting somewhere.
because we study today.
Right.
So therefore, the today is today. Not when Gampopa writing down.
Right.
You understand, right? So today, what is it? Today, from today onwards, you should make as much effort possible to achieve unsurpassable enlightenment. What manner of the things are needed in order to make this kind of effort? The summary, right? So what is it? Effort. Everybody knows effort,
Mm.
right? So from today, you should is give advice, right? Not really order. You do this and don't do that. This is, if you can do that, will be great for you. We need to think for us, right? No anything, no anybody else. So whatever you listen teaching, whatever you reading the book, that you is reader or listener, not anyone else, right? So therefore, we need to afford this important thing, the one of the 6 paramitas, right? The efforts, one of the 6 paramitas or 6 transcendent.
Mhm.
So 6 paramita is for intentionally practice for the Mahayana practitioner,
Mhm.
right? Person who took already Bodhicitta vows,
Mhm.
you need to follow 6 paramitas, right? So therefore, this effort is not only for word. Effort is one of the 6 paramitas.
Mm.
So we need to make more effort. This effort, not only talking about for verbally, like talking and like physical moving things, but most important, a real effort is mind. For example, when you're reading this Gampopa book, so you have to have very enjoying to read this book, to study this book. If you think, well, Dharma Center teach this one, I need to read, I need to buy, well, I don't want to read much. If you think you have no any effort, you understand? So therefore, when you read and when you think about this, you're very enjoying, you're very happy. That is real effort. And then you can make really, really it easily. We say the make progress, right?
Mhm. Make progress. Yeah.
Improvement. So therefore, Shanti Deva emphasize in his text, the real definition of the effort is where you read, where you study, where you practice. You have to have enjoying and very happy. Think, I am really fortunate person to got opportunity such like that kind of study and practice. If you think that way, whatever you do, very easy.
Mm.
And very easy to understand, and the deeper level you will get the comprehension of the Buddhism. Right? It's just change the mindset.
And Khenpo, that's in the actual word itself. I mean, I'm told both in Tibetan, I don't know either, but I'm told both in Tibetan and Sanskrit, what the word that we translate as perseverance or effort, one of the perfections, has the root indication of joy in it.
Right.
So unfortunately, in America, we're Protestant culture, we hear effort and it's like, oh, I got to do all this stuff. We think of it as a big burden on our shoulders, the burden of sin or something. So we have a very heavy kind of idea. Even if we're not Christian, we have that cultural transmission. And so what you're saying, I think, is so important. The joy aspect. It's not just doing.
Frank, is it Virya or Vira?
Virya.
Thank you.
Virya. Yeah. And what in Tibetan is it Sondu? Which
Well,
is
Sondu is effort.
effort.
The
Yeah.
word was perseverance.
Perseverance.
It's not really good word, Tibet
Right.
word.
Right. We don't have a word in English.
So that is by forcing, whatever you do, by
Mhm.
forcing. Your mind is not goes there, but whatever willy-nilly you need to do like that.
Right.
And that does not really work
Right.
for freely if you want to dharma practice. Right? In general, Shanti Deva say, whatever you do, you have to have enjoying. Whatever you do. That's for sure, because we just in general we talk. He loves that, he likes that, right? And then everybody happy because if you love that, you will do that, right? That is your in kind of effort, really. So therefore, little bit difficult in every day for to do something high level achievement things. You understand? Many people like feel very lazy. So therefore, right now, this effort opposite or real enemy, right? Real enemy is laziness. So very important laziness to avoid. Laziness is very bad robber.
Robber.
A thief and a danger enemy to stealing your ambitions, your wish, and your target, and of course your precious time. They're stealing, but we not really paying much attention. We not notice, right? So there's 3 different types. The laziness, right? I feel like I've just around the world. Most, some people is too much. They how to say discourage the self laziness. This is the worst one.
Discouragement, yeah.
Oneself.
Yeah.
And one is a distraction, the meaningless things of the laziness. If your daily life, like you read, you are according to practitioner. For example, you are Buddhist practitioner, okay? And you are also Mahayana practitioner, okay? I just give you example. And then if you stay all the day you reading the newspaper and movie, you watching movie, and and the things like that, and that is called the distraction of the laziness. Because when you're reading in the newspaper, whatever, that is not our business. You spend time a lot of hours, and that is called the Chavangenjan. Chavangenjan means, and how to say, destruction of the meaningless things. Because you are not reader of the newspaper. You are practitioner of the Buddhist. So therefore, you need to recognize by yourself. What do you need to do? You need to read the Buddhist book, a Dharma book, for improving your mind, right? So there are lots of people will be going to read the newspaper, right? So therefore,
Isn't there a way to read a newspaper in a Buddhist way?
no, somebody do,
Watch
but
a movie in a Buddhist way?
Right, they
course.
do. Of course, a lot of people more than
I
enough.
try to do.
Yeah,
So,
right.
but reality, if we really need to spend more Buddha Dharma, all those things is distraction things.
Yeah.
For example, for real, this if we today make the decision, I'm going to retreat for 3 years. Mainly Shantideva say like this: if you go to retreat in the cave, but you reading newspaper, then what are you doing there? Like that. This is a good example. In general, people, everybody is okay. You went to retreat for 3 years for meditate, but not really for reading the newspaper.
Right.
Then what are you doing there? Like that.
Yeah.
If you say, today I'm going to the Buddhist college, I need to study for Buddhism, okay? And start the Gampopa takes for like 1 month, your course, like in the India and America, wherever Buddhist college, right? And then morning teaching, 1 hour, 2 hours. After that, if you bring the newspaper, you're reading newspaper instead of the Gampopa.
Right.
This is not your work.
Right.
The same thing.
Right.
In general, we certain things already completely make decisions, study, and then we need to make focusing on that things.
Yeah. You can read the newspaper. You can
Of
watch
course,
movies.
and that man real don't spend time too much for meaningless thing.
Right.
Not only for newspaper. You can, of course, one thing is we need to know the news. How it's going on world. Before the Dalai Lama mentioned, you need to know Dharma. You need to know politics. That means you need to engage with the politics, okay? But protect what things going on around the world, what they see, what they do. So everything we understand, and they're more relaxed for us. If you, of course, you can read the TV news like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, no problem. That it doesn't mean Shantideva. And some people like since morning and until night, TV news, a movie, movie after movie after movie, and a game. So many things right nowadays, in the game, so distracting. After 1 hour done newspaper, and the last and the second thing is movie, and third one is video game. You don't have any time to spend any positive thing, even your work. We need to make money, right? If we make the money working, and the mind, and the Buddha and the Shantideva say, mind keep peaceful, right? If we really so much distract outside external things, you looks making your office, writing down, reading something, making money, but your mind so much distract with the beautiful movies, how the movie dance, and the TV news. The mind goes there. And then finally what happened? And you are not happy. So much stressful and worry, right? So therefore, just try to calm down, relax every day, and make good wish to send all other beings and somebody terrible things, and make the prayer to change their mind. That's best way. We cannot do anything for other people's. So make the prayer, Buddha Dharma blessing, change their mind to go to the positive things. They're very happy. We're doing good there. And make the office money, walk, and study, and recitations, whatever we want, daily life with the positive mindset. The positive mindset makes us really good day. If we can make good day, we will get good sleep tonight. and the good sleep, good delicious food,
Right.
and they're very good. And
Yeah.
every day try to make like that things, and then reality, how to say, way of the life, right? So make effort, that kind of effort.
Mm.
So I will teach one day detail of the effort and the laziness things with the how to say, compared this laziness, the enemy of this effort,
Mm.
and this effort enemy is this laziness, and they're very helpful daily life. Here's a possible to achieve answer possible enlightenment, right?
Mm-hmm.
The answer possible, right? Huh? This is
Unsurpassable.
very important. The we say enlightenment or nirvana, whatever. There are two things. Nirvana is two. The nirvana, the answer possible enlightenment, and the answer possible nirvana is same meaning.
Mm.
The real same meaning. So and answer possible liberation, Buddha word, answer possible enlightenment. All those words is the same thing, right? What manner of the things are needed in order to make this kind of effort? So now he will explain it. Okay, here. The primary cause, working basis, contributory cause, method, result, and activities.
Mm-hmm.
All discriminating beings should understand that these six comprise the general explaining of answer possible enlightenment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here, this is just a summary or essence of these all texts. Okay, we all these books talking about these six things, and here say Gampopa, all discriminating being should understand that this is very important, right? Which one we need to understand? The number one is called the cause,
Mm-hmm.
and number two is called the basis,
Mm-hmm.
and number three is called the cause again. This is
Contrib-
different cause, like primary cause,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the other one, what is called contributory
Yeah.
cause, is different. Okay, third one, method, everybody knows. Solution, right? The politicians say the strategy, right? Whatever, solution,
Solution.
and method, and condition, sort of, not really, but solution, result, and activities.
Mm.
These six things we really need to know. After we understand, we need to follow. The question is, if we want to liberate from suffering, then we need to do these six things. We want or not, it's just up to us. Okay? So there's a little bit explaining here.
Mm.
So what do you think? Primary cause. What is primary cause?
Mm-hmm.
And next day here, last verses come. Okay, the primary cause of unsurpassable enlightenment, the person who is the working basis for the achievement of enlightenment,
Mm.
the contributory cause, and the
Yeah.
encourage one in the practice,
Mm-hmm.
the method of the practice, the result that is accomplished, and the activity ensuing from accomplishment. These are the topic of the show to understand to explain them in order.
Mm.
Okay, and now we go through this one.
Mm.
Okay, the primary cause is what I say, essence of the will gone one, right? Huh? What I say, Paolo? Primary. The primary cause is the essence of the will.
I have the old translation, Tathagata Garba.
Oh, this is Sanskrit, not English.
Yeah. Buddha nature.
Right. What do you have? Oh, you don't have any book? Huh?
No.
Nobody has?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Next day, you just forget and then say sorry. Okay. Huh?
It would make sense that it's the Buddha nature.
Yeah, so you understand. How do you know that? Huh? So very intelligent person you are. You already got it.
Not applying it.
Right. So, okay, yeah, this is a primary cause is Buddha nature,
Mm.
right? The real cause. For what? To become the Buddha, we need to know cause for what? Cause for money or cause for rich? Cause for good house? No. Cause
Mm.
for get to enlightenment or become the Buddha. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the will gone one, the English, right? Is real as Buddha nature. In Sanskrit, the Naupala says the Tathagata Garbha. Tathagata is Buddha. The Garbha is nature. Huh? Or say well gone one.
Yeah. Well gone one.
That's an interesting word.
Yeah.
Well gone one. You know, some translation in English say I saw the goodness.
Goodness. Yeah.
I don't know how close to Buddha nature.
No, I
have
know.
no idea.
We're guessing.
The goodness. The
We're
people say
trying.
goodness. Well, could be close. But real Buddha nature, I would say English more makes sense. Essence of the Buddha.
Uh-huh.
It's for me, but I'm not really English native speaker. So my comprehension, the reading comprehension English, very, 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 very poor. You understand? So, but English, I think so. Maybe essence of the Buddha is a much more like more close Tathagata Garbha,
Mm-hmm.
and in Tibet called Dershik Nyingbo.
Ningpo.
Dershik is Tathagata,
Mm-hmm.
Nyingbo is Garbha. In English, I think so. Most of the texts they using translation things is essence.
Mm-hmm.
Many different ways for Nyingbo, and the Garbha. In Sanskrit, the Garbha. In Tibet, Nyingbo. In English, many other texts they using the Nyingbo or Garbha is that how to say the word English essence.
Essence. Yeah.
It's I think so. Maybe does make more sense. Essence of the Buddha means real seed of the Buddha. The rice seed grow the rice,
Mm-hmm.
right? But so we need to make effort. Many things. The farmers making many efforts, right? Day and night. Then one thing is you need warm, sunny, and watering, and very good at the substance, right? So
Mm-hmm.
many that's very very soft,
Mm-hmm.
light, without rock.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So many things, and then what happened? And then rice is grew, and then later we can enjoy with vegetable, with whatever you want, right? So put the rice seed, and then come rice.
Yeah.
So therefore, we have such a great the essence of the Buddha. For whatever we have essence of the Buddha, it's already Buddha there.
Mm-hmm.
Already Buddha. But unfortunately, the real Buddha looks like put in the box. You understand? And covered. So many come blanket,
Right. Lots of blankets.
you know,
over
and the
Buddha.
dirty clothes.
Yeah, right.
And Buddha is inside already. We
Right.
don't need to do anything. The real essence of the Buddha nature. So only thing we need to do, remove the dirty clothing. You understand what I mean? That two things is called the two obscurations. In general, we don't need to make really any accumulation merit. But only one thing we need to do, try to remove the obscurations. So your accumulation merit already there.
Mm.
So therefore, Buddha nature has the attribute as naturally there, all the qualities. Right? Huh?
Yes, it seems to be the case that it's there and not at the same time.
Right. I agree. I agree. Right? So there, Buddha nature is shown. Before I mentioned it several times here, Buddha nature is essence of the qualities, everything's there. And loving kindness and compassion. We every single Sunday morning read four immeasurable. Everybody knows
Mhm.
the Buddha nature already there. We have all the four immeasurables already there, definitely. But not working. Why? We just put cover and put in the box inside the obscurations. So therefore, we need to remove our obscurations. The same in the cloud. Today is a good example. You look in the sky, we cannot see the sun. Why? Why?
Clouds.
Clouds. Clouds is obscuration. So if we remove, if we have power, you have powerful, or you have power, please can you remove all the clouds right now? We cannot do, but the same thing message. I cannot do like clouds, cannot do. Right? Same. If somebody can remove all the Rochester's cloud, and we get sun in, and the sun, and with elimination, and the sun, what is called a light, right? It's there. We don't need to bring something, the sunshine, right?
Right.
It's already there with the sun. Sun and the sunshine is inseparable. So therefore, Buddha nature and the Buddha nature's qualities or attributes is inseparable. Right? So therefore, real Buddha nature in the Buddha material says you no need to remove the form of Buddha nature, anything. And moreover, you no need to put, or you no need to add in the Buddha nature, on the Buddha nature, anything. Do you understand? Understand? So we try to remove the obscurations, right? This obscuration is not part of the Buddha nature. The cloud is not part of the sun, right? Yes or no? Everybody knows very clearly. But the cloud obscures what? Obscures what?
Sun.
Sun. The obscurations obscure for what? The Buddha nature. That makes sense, right? I don't know. Yes, that's wonderful, really. I feel much better right now.
Easier to understand than to do.
Right? Many people say like this, keep saying. That's the everybody problem, really.
That's the
But
problem.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Just try to your best.
Yeah.
Slowly. That means Start today, more or less. But it's something, so sometimes people think, everybody say like this, that's okay. I am also. Now, everybody say like this, okay, but we need to start as much as we can. That's, I love that word, English. As much as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And as much I can. That's very good. So optional. Right? That's good word. So even like one day, like 1 hour, you just think positive mind. Very helpful for you. Very helpful. So everything, later we come in the Dharma, everything's explaining, everything is mind. That's very, very important to understand.
Mm.
Whatever your mind goes, you will go there. So therefore, whatever situation, don't really take serious first. A second thing, try to not get shocked. Okay? And don't be negatively surprised. Okay? And just wherever, whatever situation, try to be more relaxed, calm down, watch carefully, and then you will understand this is definitely some samsaric situation. No reason to be surprised negatively and get shocked. And if you do that, you're punished by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares you're doing things. You just be more happy, relax, and best is positively make pray, a wish. The praying and wishing come from your mind. That makes your mind more relaxed and more peaceful. We need that, right? And they're really enjoying. And they take some nap, very enjoying and relax. So we need to make our day by ourselves. Okay, nobody make us for the good day. We can make ourselves for good day. Yes or no? Huh? Probably.
Yeah.
Huh? Well, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Um, practice method. Okay, there. Okay, last word. Okay, at the us working basis,
Mm.
a precious human life is excellent. These are talking about the form. The many people confuse to become the Buddha. Which form is good? God form, animals, honey goes, the hell realms. Which form? Which body? You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the Buddha said, and Shantideva said, and Gampopa said, best the form, the physic is a human life.
Mm.
Yes or no? Everybody knows that things, right? We call the precious human life. The precious. The Nagarjuna mentioned the real precious human life means have to have 18 different conditions. It's called the precious human life. But in the end, this planet has 8 billion human beings, right? Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Everybody knows clearly.
Mm-hmm.
So you think all 8 billion human beings are precious human life? According to Buddhism, they're not really called the precious human life, but they are human life, no question. The precious human life, and Nagarjuna said, have to have 18, 18 different conditions.
Mm-hmm.
I remember 2017, I teach once here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you remember or not. 18 different conditions. If you have, you can call my body as precious body. Of course, including your mind already precious there,
Yeah.
right? So therefore, why Buddha say like this? We have more time to practice the Dharma rather than the other realms.
Mm.
Like three lower realms, always with the suffering, they don't have any time to listen, to practice, and to study. Of course, in the God realm, they are very enjoying. If you in the bar having some beers and wines and dancing so many different peoples, if you're enjoying, you will listen or you will study some dharma or meditate or not. No, right? See, same idea. Because they are very enjoying in the God realm. They don't have time to practice.
Right.
Even they don't accept to practice. Right? So because the Dharma practice meaning is to be the happy life. So they are very happy the moment. They think no need more happy than this moment.
Right.
So therefore, they not chance to practice. Right? Of course, hungry goes. They don't have time to practice.
Too hungry.
And the animals we can see. And the animal practice dharma, unless and dharma not, we can see. Right? I'm no need to explain. Huh? So therefore, best form is human form. So we have that, right? Okay, probably today is okay here. And then here, a summary is a little bit important. I will try to explain more for this summary. And then if you understand this summary meaning and conclusion and the essence of the meaning, keep in the mind, and then later all both very easy to understand.
Mm.
Huh?
Mhm.
Yes or no?
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Take break for 10, 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And then today we have great longevity sadhana
Mhm.
practice
Mhm.
and Tsok offering and Torma.
Mhm.
We have the longevity chant, alcohol, and the longevity blessing pill,
Uh-huh.
and Tsok, enjoying and practice, and dedicate for 4 months recitation of longevity mantra for His Holiness 3 years retreat to successful without obstacles. So, and then from today and 4 months, for 4 months recitation, we need to start probably Tara mantra, and then last 4 months for Namjarma
Yama.
mantra. Okay, thank you.
Okay, a little break. text. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, all right, this morning, it's our Ghana Chakra feast offering and the dedication of the merit of the long life mantra, the Amitabha Buddha, we've been doing for the benefit of all, but and especially noting His Holiness Chetsang Rinpoche's first 4 months of his 3-year retreat. I thought, Khenpo, I wanted to read just 2 sentences here from Gar Rinpoche, because for many of us, the deity practice in that, it seems very complex, and sometimes people get a little discouraged. They think they don't know, and so therefore there's no benefit or something. But I thought this was very helpful from Gar Rinpoche. He said, because development stage yogas and deity practice are extremely profound and difficult to comprehend, one may think there's no benefit in practicing them until their complete meaning has been understood. However, this is not at all the case. Even when one does not have a great understanding of the words of a teaching, if one simply tries to put into practice whatever has been understood as it has been taught, the mind will naturally become relaxed, open, and clear. Even when one's comprehension is not good, since the qualities of Dharma are already naturally present in the mind, which is just what Khenpo taught this morning, the meaning will eventually dawn from within. For this reason, it's very effective to meditate as one is receiving the teachings. And something that he's also said that helps me so much, he says, thus, whatever the body, the essence of all of this is the practice of bodhicitta. And he mentions also that he's talking about his own experience and talking about the arising of the deity spontaneously. Sometimes the appearance arises, but he says even when it does not, one need only have love for the deity. So it's very important to understand these teachings, and therefore there's no reason for discouragement is what I want to say. That these teachings are extremely profound. But we have, we've done here, there are Dharma centers, for instance, that won't teach the Tantra, but we've had this all transmitted to us. And I have complete faith in Gar Rinpoche that none of these teachings would have been transmitted if there was no point in it. If we somehow weren't capable or even worthy, you might say. These teachings have been transmitted largely by blessings. And now with Khenpo here these past years, we have the teachings that can be elucidated and a source so we can go for questions. This is extremely important. Human beings all want to be happy, but they just don't know what they're doing, basically, because of, like he said, we put blankets over our Buddha nature. So we have the full gift of the Dharma. We have the ordinary, the conventional Dharma, using the ordinary mind, but going to great loving kindness and compassion, the sutric teachings, those spoken outwardly by the Buddha. And those are basically removing the obscurations, like Khenpo said today, wiping away the clouds. And we do that. So it's abandoning our afflictions. And there are different methods for doing that, but basically abandoning our afflictions, applying the antidotes, but we're using our ordinary human mind to do that. But the result is Buddhahood, this great loving kindness and compassion, the functioning, the shining of our Buddha nature sun. The Tantra is a subtle method for doing that. We abandon the attachments by transforming them. So it's very subtle and it has a special language. It's not the ordinary teaching, it's the extraordinary teaching. So there's much room for misunderstandings and not knowing. But the important thing he says is like with that love, with the bodhicitta, you're always in the right ballpark. It's very easy for us to criticize ourselves. I was reading about Rinpoche and some of the experiences he had as a child. And, you can get very discouraged because, oh, I'm not doing that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We are so extremely blessed. So that's enough of Frank talking, but I wanted to just say a little things that people can have full confidence in what you're doing here, not to take the excuse, I don't understand, so therefore the mind's not engaged. No, we stay with the essence, like he said. The essence is bodhicitta. Okay. All right. So we have this wild text. We got a text from Europe, European size. No one could somehow reduce it. We did reduce it, and I got this special one that a 77-year-old man cannot read because I need a magnifying glass. So we had our printer come out with the Maha version. And here we are. All right. So, yeah, Khenpo's going to lead us through this morning.
Okay. This first one, once in Tibet and twice in English.
Okay.
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 Chen la gunde za ju la ma da mo zhe wen chou su zhong de ze ya la min dun zhong zen kan zhu zhe zhong la zai ji dong wei ye jie su len dem na tou jie da suan kai zhe we lui jian gu chen mi kong ban sa lang gu ju ji.
To the root and lineage gurus, embodiments of all blessings, to the Bhagavan longevity deity, bestowing the supreme accomplishment, to the Dakinis and Dharma protectors who defeat all adversity, I supplicate with a one-pointed mind of longing. With compassion, please guide me and all the infinite beings to the state without death. Okay.
Here says true state without death. Where is that? Where is that? Huh? Right. And then no need to die unintentionally.
Mm.
You totally freedom. But if you want to take the rebirth in this planet, you can take the rebirth intentionally. Where if you see California more difficult, and you can take rebirth there. Well, if you see the Rochester people is more suffering, you can take rebirth here and lead the people and teach the people. So that place or earth is called the enlightenment or nirvana, right? But here's one thing you think that is definitely this planet. That is a misconception. Could be here, there, Park Avenue, Highland Park, anywhere is nirvana. And then your mind or your consciousness is not ordinary consciousness. You really is called the omniscience and ultimate wisdoms. The ultimate wisdom sees naturally wherever the more suffering people and the difficult. And you can take rebirth there. Or you can go there. Good news or not?
That's the best news of the day.
So, therefore, this is very, our wish and prayer is meaningful, not really unpredictable things. you know. But for we cannot see, but it doesn't mean there's nothing happen,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Because if we don't see, we cannot say there's nothing. Because we don't see California, but California is there, right? So whatever reason, there's nothing because I don't see. That's not good reason. If you don't see, someone can be see. So here things the Buddha sees clearly, Buddha understand clearly for these things. So therefore he mentioned, without death bliss, nobody, no need to learn Jafti mantra.
Mhm.
You know, no need to do anything. Always enjoying look through windows, tall house, bed, you know, all the food and you know everything spontaneously come in your house. Something like that. Okay. Okay. Om Benzo Sabarana Kam. Om Sarva Pura Pura Sura Sura. Awardaya Awardaya Ho. Okay, now I think so. Maybe English is perfect. Thing and the meaning. Okay.
I appear as Amitayus. Light radiates from the seed syllable at the heart center and invites the victorious ones of the 10 directions with their retinues in the form of Amitayus into the space before me.
Okay, man, you need to use the drum.
The drum. Yeah.
This is a drummer music. Okay. Om Sarva Dada Gada Sabare Vare Argamba Denda Sova. Om Sarva Dada Gada Sabare Vare Adin Bardenda So. Om Sarva Dada Gada Sabare Ova Bardenda Sova. Om Sarva Dada Gada Sabare Dubam Bardenda Sova. Om Sarva Dada Gada Sabare Vare Aloge Bardenda Sova. Om Sarva Dada Gada Sabare Vare Nevede Bardenda Sova. Om Sarva Dada Gada Sabare Vare Shabda Nevede Bardenda Sova. Om Sarva Dada Sabare Vare Shabda Bardenda Sova.
To all those who are worthy of praise, I prostrate with bodies as numerous as atoms in this universe and praise them continuously with supreme faith.
Okay, this is one Tibet and the choice English, okay?
Okay.
Kunjo somla dajam chin, degba mege so ya, dove ge la jen rang, sanje chancho ye song, sanje jo dan zonjo la, chancho bardo dajam chin, ranjin don ne rabdro che, chancho zemne jebaraji. Chanchun joge semne jeje ne semje tamje dagen ronde nye. Chanchu jojo yewon jebara je dola benjere sanje robar sho.
I take refuge in the three jewels, confess each non-virtue and misdeed, Rejoice in the virtues of beings. Hold on to Buddha awakening in my mind. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly, I take refuge till awakening is reached. To fully accomplish the aims of self and others, I shall arouse the mind of awakening. Having aroused the mind of supreme awakening, I invite all beings to be my guests. I shall practice the delightful supreme conduct of bodhisattvas. May I become a Buddha for the benefit of beings. I take refuge in the three jewels, confess each non-virtue and misdeed, rejoice in the virtues of beings, hold on to Buddha awakening in my mind. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly, I take refuge till awakening is reached. To fully accomplish the aims of self and others, I shall arouse the mind of awakening. Having aroused the mind of supreme awakening, I invite all beings to be my guests. I shall practice the delightful supreme conduct of bodhisattvas. May I become a Buddha for the benefit of beings.
Steffi, you come here. In the vessels, any water there or not? In the vessels. Yeah.
No.
Okay. And then you just one from here, this flower, take one piece. One piece.
One flower?
Yeah.
Or one?
Yeah. Okay.
And then you do this one, put there, and then the offering water, second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, second one, yeah. No, you
No.
put like this, and then offering the Tsok.
No, dip the stem, the end of the stem in the
Right.
water, and then
Yeah.
sprinkle it.
And then do there.
Yeah. Like ritually.
Right.
and stuff.
Yeah, right now in the Tsok and there.
Right.
Om Subhava Shada Sarva Dharma Subhava Shada. Okay, English one.
All grasping at substantiality, including conceptual fixation upon self and others, is purified into emptiness. From that state arises a multicolored lotus and moon disk seed. Upon that, both I and the Torma appear as the red syllable Hri with long vowel and Visarga. From this light radiates, accomplishing the two aims. The light then returns and dissolves into the Hri syllables, which fully transform into the protector Amitayus. He is red in color, appearing yet without inherent nature. Adorned by all the major and minor marks of the Buddha, he has one face and two hands. His hair is in a topknot. He is beautified by a light radiating jewel crown, earrings, short necklace, long necklace, bracelets, and anklets, along with multicolored silk upper and lower garments. His hands are in the equipoise mudra, holding the vase filled with the nectar of immortality, with top ornament and ribbons around the neck. He is sitting in the Vajra posture. From the syllables Om at the forehead, Ah at the throat, and Hum at the heart center, light radiates, inviting the wisdom beings, identical to the visualized ones. Za, Hum, Ba, Ho. They merge inseparably. Once again, light emanates from the seed syllable at the heart, inviting the empowerment deities of the five Buddha families.
Om Benza Kundale Sabare Vare Argamba Denza Sova. Om Benza Kolare Sabare Vare Baden Bardeza Sova. Om Benza Kolare Sabare Vare Buba Bardeza Sova. Om Benza Kolare Sabare Vare Duba Bardeza Sova. Om Benza Kola Sabare Vare Aloge Bardenza Sova. Om Benza Kola Sabare Vare Gande Bardeza Sova. Om Benza Kola Sabare Vare Nevede Bardeza Sova. Om Benza Kola Sabare Vare Shabda Bardenza Sova.
Thus the empowerment day. Thus, the empowerment deities are requested to grant the empowerment. Thus, they bestow the empowerment by means of water from the vase, fill up the body, and purify the defilements. The overflowing water transforms into Amitabha, ornamenting the head. The empowerment deities dissolve into me. Om Sarva
Om
Tat-
Sarva Dada Gada Yunjana
Jana
Sabare
Sapariva,
Vare Argam Bade So Om Sarva Dada Gada Sava Yunjana Sabare Vare Padam Bade So Om Sarva Dada Gada Sabare Vare Bube Bade So Om Sarva Dada Gada Ayunjana Sabare Vare Dube Bade So Om Sarva Dada Gada Sa Ayunjana Sabare Vare Aloge Bade So Om Sarva Dada Gada Ayunjana Sabare Vare Gende Bade So Om Sarva Dada Gada Ayunjana Sabare Vare Nubede Bade So Om Sarva Dada Gada Ayunjana Sabare Vare Shabda Bade So
Amitayo's chief guide of this world, glorious subduer of all untimely death, refuge for helpless suffering beings, I prostrate to Buddha, boundless life. To all those who are worthy of praise, I prostrate with bodies as numerous as atoms in this universe, and praise them continuously with sublime faith. At the heart center, in the middle of a moon disk, we reciting mantra here.
Right, we mantra.
Oh, yeah, here.
First to be longer one.
Yeah, a couple of things. So the instruction at the heart center, in the middle of a moon disk, is a Hri syllable surrounded by the mantra. It radiates light that benefits beings. The light collects the blessings of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, which dissolve into the mantra garland as well as the seed syllable. Here we are.
This mantra actually, and first of all, this is Sanskrit. In Tibet, the Sanskrit writing style and the normal Tibet language is totally different.
Mm.
You know, in English, it's whatever same thing. So therefore, sometimes here, you know, little bit complicated, the Sanskrit pronunciation to writing in the English. And one thing, you know, many of the people not much familiar with the Sanskrit, right? So special in Tibet, the writing style, this is special for both to study how to read in Tibet. So therefore, many Tibet people, they're not much, they much don't know, they much really know how to read, like correctly pronunciation in Sanskrit. So in the writing style is so many different ways. But sometimes here pronunciation is a little bit complicated for me. I think so maybe you do also, but whatever, I will just read here.
Mm.
So my pronunciation, it doesn't mean correct, okay?
Mm.
But I little bit learn how to read in Sanskrit in Tibet there, so some books. But here only one, here is a little bit complicated, but I will explain it. But I don't know how read in English.
Mm.
First I will read, you listen. In Sanskrit, Om Namo Bhagavate. abare meda ayu jana subene cheda tenzo ranza ya tada gata ya arahade samya sambudaya teyata om punaye maha punaye abare meda punaye jana samba roba zede sarva samkara pare shuddha dharma tegangana samungade subhava beshude mahanaya pare vare soha. So I feel like in English, I don't know this is what you will be going to read. Okay, I need to listen, but he a little bit complicated. The down the third line, you just say Punye.
Right.
How do you read this
Looks like punye to us.
one? See, that's the complicated part.
Punaye.
Punaye.
Yeah.
How do you know you're nigh? How do you know? Who nigh I see that? Who nigh? So they're pronouncing more letters now.
So that's why if we need to correct, and firstly we need to know
It is written.
Tibetan or Sanskrit, either one. So that's a little bit like so, but Punaye,
More syllables.
I would, Pu, okay, no, Punye, I think so, maybe correct. Punaye, how to say Punaye?
Yeah, punaye.
That is correct because Sanskrit in Tibet letters very very funny. I don't know if it's totally different than any other languages.
Mm.
It looks like the Tibet language has hat, shoes,
Right.
jacket, like T-shirt, like one person, and necklace. So many things and put one single word.
Right. Right.
So therefore here and yata means one need to put there. And the sango means sa is like one syllable, is go means head. You need to put the sango. And then the what is called in English? Suffix and one other prefix.
Prefix, suffix.
They both all the time.
Right.
Very complicated.
Right.
So therefore here punaye. And many actually people punye. And here what they say in reality what they saw punye, right? Yeah, of course, right. And why of always like nya, nye, nima. So therefore here I don't know this correct or not, but the real Sanskrit the pronunciation something like that. This is I know that I learned these things. Okay, whatever. 3 times together. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Abhare Meda Ayun Jan Sumbene Teza Tezo Raza Ya Tada Gada Ya Arahade Samye Sambuddha Ya Dayata Om Panaye Maha Panaye Abhare Meda Panaya Abhare Meda Panaya Jana Sarva Rorva Zede Sarva Samkara Pare Shuddha Dharma Tegangan Samungade Subhavan Beshude Mahana Pare Vara Yeso Om Namo Bhagavate Abhare Ayun Jana Sumbene Tezo Tenza Ranzaya Tadangada Arhade Samye Sambada Teyada Om Banaye Maha Banaye Amare Meda Banaye Abare meda bonaya jana sarba rurba zede sarba samgare bare shuda dharma teganga ne samanga de subawan beshude mahana pare vare yeso wa om namo banga wade abare ayun jana zumbe ne zeda denzo raja ya tada ngada ya arhade samya sambada Teyada Om Benaye Benaye Maha Benaye Abare Meda Bena Abare Meda Benaye Jana Sarba Rurba Siddhi Sarba Samgare Abare Shude Dharma Deganga Samunga de Sobawa Meshuda Mahana Ore Vare Yeso From here, two things you bring. These are same thing before the tiny one. Yeah, two different things. You can get there or not. Anywhere, you know. Yeah, that's good. I think so. You can do that. And yeah, let me see. Okay, one is good enough. This one. Oh no, no. I can make for you. Okay, this put back. No, no. This. here. Okay, so this one is wine there in the balls there, look there, and put there, and the torma right there. You see torma right here. Yeah, you just leave the torma and put in the wine this one and do torma. Only one's choice. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then you put there this one. Just done this one, and this one, and the milk, and put there torma choice. Okay. Perfect, thank you. Omaranen zimende yesowa. Benzar armeda gondale hana hana hombe. Benza armeda gondale hana hana hombe. Benzar meda gondale hana hana hombe. Benza armeda 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 gondale hana hana hombe. Subhava Shada Sarva Dharma Subhava Shada Hai Dombe Ngale. Okay, English.
From the state of emptiness arises the syllable Brum, which
Om
transforms into a
Aum.
jeweled vessel, vast and spacious. Inside it is the syllables Om, Ah, and Hung melt into light. From this appears a torma made of divine substances, excellent in color, smell, taste, and potency. It is a great ocean of elixir of the five sense pleasures.
Om Awon Haware. Om Awon Aware. Om Awon Aware. Om Ayun Jana Sabare. Edam Balai Daga Gaye Kaye. Om Ayun Jana Sabare. Edam Balai Daga Gaye Kaye. Om Ayun Jana Sabare. Edam Balai Daga Gaye Kaye. Om Ayun Jana Sabare. Edam Balai Daga Gaye Kaye. Om Ayun Jana Sabare. Edam Balai Daga Gaye Kaye. Om Ayun Jana Sabare. Edam Balai Daga Gaye Kaye. Om Ayun Jana Sabare. Edam Balai Daga Gaye Kaye. Om Ayun Jana Sabare. Edam Balai Daga Gaye Kaye. Om Ayun Jana Sabare. Edam Balai Daga Gaye Kaye.
Bhagavan and your retinue, please accept this vast offering, Torma. Being delighted, please cause the lifespan and activities of our glorious and sublime Guru to increase further and further. Also completely pacify all adverse conditions which interfere with that. May all limitless sentient beings be free from the 8 and 16 different kinds of dangers of untimely death and the like. May they not experience the misfortunes of sickness, weapons, starvation, conflict, and the like. May they enjoy prosperity like in this golden age. May all harm, like untimely death and so forth, for myself and benefactors be pacified. May all wishes be fulfilled according to the Dharma. May no harm interfere with this. May our lifespan, merit, and wealth grow and increase like the waxing moon. Ultimately, may we easily accomplish the state of the omniscient conqueror, protector adorned with light. Until reaching that state, in all our future lives, may we hold you, the Bhagavan, as our supreme deity, and may we be blessed to never be separate from you. Please grant your blessing so that we attain the two accomplishments through your activities without hindrance. Ram, Yam, Kam.
Okay, now I think the key. You're offering the torma. Nice place. You know, right? You told. Jalam so one. Okay, Steffi. Are you the second water put in Tsok, like 3 times, like same thing in the flower once, second bowl water. Okay. Ram Yam Kam. English water.
Through Ram Yam Kam, all grasping at substantiality is burned, blown, and washed away.
Om Aho Havore.
All these materials are transformed into the nature of wisdom nectar.
Okay. Okay, now so. I think so. Maybe once Tibet and English in this part.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Sukta Tezo Rela So Jeva So Jen Chobande Paradenza Vela Mala Jube So Je Korowata Chomden Zeba Me Bala Sele So Je Korowata Chojo Mangwe Jamdela Tenson Janzo Korowata Chodan Torman Jende Yimi Ngandu Bulana Londor Mebra Jesus. Allah the English.
Whom I offer this pleasing feast offering of form, sound, smell, taste, and touch, and the like, to the glorious root guru, surrounded by the assembly of lineage masters, Bhagavan Amitayos, surrounded by the assembly of longevity deities, Dharma protector companions Mahakala and Mahakali, surrounded by the ocean of guardians of the teaching. When we offer this vast feast and torma in the non-dual state, please partake in this offering without acceptance and rejection. Ah la la, enjoy with delight.
Okay. Om Guru Devanta Gene Dharma Bala Sabare Ganna Zada Bunzala Kari. Okay. So.
Mm.
Did you pass out the wine, Gampopa?
Yeah,
Should I do that or you?
right. You do.
I can do
Right, right. Everybody. Put.
Substantially large.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Good.
Little bit. Pala. Pala. Pala.
Who's sitting next to you?
Pala.
No, I don't. Right? Since I have that's the way This is yours.
Okay, now here, second. Home. Okay, Pala, you see. Read the home. Yeah, and then read English.
Behold. Thank you. All right.
Oh,
Behold, it is not right to have doubts about this. Beautiful, sublime Dharma. Brahmins, dogs, pigs, and outcasts frolic in the expanse of the innate sameness.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I don't have my phone, but tell her to text somebody else. Oh boy. Thank you. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay. There you go. Thank you. Yeah. Kelsey. No. No. Oh, okay. I know. Good. Okay.
Oh, did you do those?
Okay. Steffi, they left over
Remainders.
Remainders.
reminders. Huh? What to say?
Outside.
What to say?
Remainders.
English, what to say?
Remainders.
Reminders.
Remainders.
Yes.
Interesting.
You could say leftovers, though, really. It's kind of like same thing, really. Is there a difference between leftovers and remainders?
In Tibet, it's Tsok. It's called leftover Tsok.
Leftover Tsok.
Please don't put these are really
Remember, there's something different, brother. They are so curious. They're not the same.
Thank you. Thank you. Well,
Okay.
continue over. Yeah,
We'll bring the leftover Tsok.
Yeah.
Where's Steve? Bring here. Leftover.
Could you? Yeah.
Put here. And then you bring 1 spoon from here. No, the spoons you can use spoon, and from this wine. Okay. Okay, you let me hold. Okay. I will show you. Okay, you put there. Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you. Okay, Nagara Magan Sarva Dharmana Ade Nuvena De Dauma Nagara Magan Sarva Dharmana Ade Nuvena De Dauma Nagara Magan Sarva Dharmana Ade Nuvena De Soha. The only word in Sanskrit there. Tuda Paradeda Sarva Budanga Shazoha. Okay, King. You just put their killing place if animal or whatever they eat. They take out the cheese, I think so, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever I could not procure, whatever was deteriorated, whatever I did with a deluded mind or made others do, may you as a protector forgive them all.
Om Vajasado Samaya Manubalaya Majarasado Deno. Idana Membawa, Sudokaya Membawa, Suvakaya Membawa. Honorado Membawa, Savasade Membaya, Savakarmasa Same, Tadam Yay. Om Ha 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 Ho, Bangavan Salvata Danga Damasan. Benjabawa Ma Samaya Sado.
3. Through the virtue of having approached and accomplished the Bhagavan, protector Amitayus, may I and all other beings without exception attain the state of the supreme longevity knowledge holder. 3. Let there be the auspiciousness of the root and lineage gurus who bestow the supreme ripening and liberating instructions. Let there be the auspiciousness of the immortal protector who bestows the supreme and common accomplishments. Let there be the auspiciousness of the ocean of oath keepers who eliminate unfavorable conditions and obstacles.
Okay, perfect. So, do you know how much total the mantra?
Yes. We have to estimate a little. It's more than 153,000. That doesn't count all the the accumulation of all the Sundays that we did together.
Right.
So that's just individuals, 153,000 plus.
Oh, thank you very much, and wonderful. We did a good job, and pretty good numbers. And from today, just the Tara mantra,
Mm.
okay? Green Tara or white Tara, either one fine.
Mm.
Whichever you're more familiar and easy to see. The shortest one is a Green Tara, isn't it? Om Tare, Totare Soha.
Yes.
So maybe after Khenpo's empowerment, and then we will start every Sunday the 7 Tara refugees, like written by Lord Jigten Somko. We have with the Tara practice or Guinea book, we have the 7 Tara practice. A Sunday, read or chant that, and then together a little bit recitation together here, and then individual same thing, the Buddhamitayos mantra for 4 months. And then after that, Namjarma. Okay, that sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. And today's 22 minutes already over, but it's a Tsok offering is pretty good.
Yeah.
I hope nobody get starving. Could be a little bit honey, but it's okay.
You inserted the 100 syllable mantra on the end here. I didn't see it anywhere.
It just in the text it says.
Oh, it does. Okay.
100 syllable mantra. Okay. Om Mani Padme Hum Ri. 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 Yewaninununang Chenrezigon Drujulje Drowachinyamalumbang Nei Salam Komarsho. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much for
Yes.
everybody.
Excellent. Excellent.
See you tomorrow. Out is a Sunday, and then this Thursday in Khenpo is coming and give the empowerment. Vaja Yogini, great opportunity.
Yeah.
And I think so. Everybody see the email yesterday. Why Lotus sent for email
Yeah.
people. If someone little bit tough to pay on the time for empowerment, and you can join these times where you get more flexible.
Yeah.
And then you can think that way.
Yeah.
Okay. Some deal, if there's some financial and then on the term paid for empowerment, don't worry about that. Join, get empowerment.
Yeah.
Always opportunity to make the money, but very rare to get the Vaja Yogini empowerment. So therefore think that way and happily join, receive, and the empowerment, whether you can practice in daily life and that doesn't much matter, you got blessing and the letter will change your mind by the blessing. Most important, Tantayana, don't let broken your samaya. That's the most important, not important daily life practice. So if you're not blocking the samaya, that is your practice. Okay? Many people think, oh, I'm not really practice every day, won't go, but they're not paying much attention, the samaya, and fighting with people and talking attitude, but still they're receiving empowerment. And they worry about, oh, I cannot be able to practice daily. Then I'm not good. They think that way, but that's not really. Get empowerment, and one day you are flexible or free time, you can practice. You understand what I mean? Huh? So therefore, very important. Vaja Yogini is special for very much related to our tradition, our lineage, the Drikukaju lineage. The Chakra Sambhava and the Vaja Yogini special for our Yidam and deity. Right? Yidam. I think so. Maybe you try to get Yidam meaning. The comprehension much better rather than deity.
Right.
So sometimes for me, it's a deity sometimes confused if they think that way. But Yidam, I mentioned several times, Yidam, Yi is mind, Dam is choice. Right? For here, how many tankas? Your mind, what your mind said, which one you want. Right? And your choice. One, well, this is very good for me. I need to practice, that's all. Right? And the Vaja Yogini karmically related are the Gunkaju followers. Karmically. Because Marva Mela and the Tiloba Naroba, Marva Mela, Pamutuba Logic Somgo Gampopa, all individual Yidam as a Chakra Sambhava and Vaja Yogini. So therefore very important. Right? If you can be able to practice Vaja Yogini, the same thing, Kala Chakra and the Chakra Sambhava and the Vaja Kalaya, all of the same. They are not different, but we make the distinguishing. Right? Some people say Chakra Sambhava more powerful than Chakra Kala Chakra, and the people say, oh, that's very true. I feel like that. They support each other. They have any proof and any evidence. But they kept talking like that. And then people just explaining each other the imagination and fantasy. Well, yeah, I see Chakra Sambhava yesterday already. Probably sounds like, So therefore, Chakra Sambhava, Kala Chakra, Vajakalaya, all the supreme Tantrayanas, highest Tantrayanas, Yidams, are same level. Okay, so therefore, Chakra Sambhava, Vaja Yogini is important special article Kaju. Okay.
See, when
Thank
someone
you.
says one's better than the other, in America, we would call that a Buddhist Yidam smackdown.
Oh, I don't know what they call.
Well, that's what the wrestlers do. When
Yeah,
they
of
have
course.
a big celebration, they have a smackdown.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Explain Samaya very quickly.
What?
Can you just explain Samaya very quickly?
Okay, really good. They when Abolama Vajakalaya practice here. You are participate, I don't remember.
I assume so.
Well,
Were you there? He's asking.
Well, were you there?
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Then do you remember? I taught 14 tantric downfall.
Yes.
Well, wait, there we go. This is very quick answer. Okay, there we go. Okay. Thank you very much. Your good question really remind.
You did it very quickly.
So I helpful for remind each other. I almost Thank you very much. We are 14th downfall or 14th tantric downfall.
Mhm.
Those are the ones that break Samaya.
Exactly. First is
Samaya is the connection with the
right. Samaya means whatever your commitment, whatever you take or whatever you took promise. People say I promise, right? That is very serious actually. But now people not much care. When they're talking about it, looks very serious. But right after they don't care.
right.
Well, when I took the Bodhisattva vow, when it said I would save all sentient beings from misery,
Right. In
I was very surprised by that.
right. And then I think so. Maybe I don't know what Khenpo will be going to teach for about the Samaya, but I believe or Tantrayana said
Mm.
the mainly Samaya is a 14 downfalls. If you pay attention, if you read when you have time, and then you think that way, if you follow this 14, you are perfect Tantrayana practitioner. I would say not only for Mayadiya, that's for really right person and the correct person who practice the Tantrayana. Okay? Thank you, Roko. Your good question, really, perfect. My best friend, you are.
Yeah. And there's nothing Thursday. We're taking the Thursday night off. And I just wanted, obviously, because Khenpo is coming. And Khenpo's instructions here are really, really right on the money. If you can come to only one thing, come to the empowerment. He's going to teach also on Friday night about an introduction to Vajrayana, which is very helpful because it is very elaborate, special language. It's because there's subtle inner teachings. And so it's misunderstood with an outer perspective, so to speak. But again, the remarkable thing, you can think of the sutra and the tantra as two wings of a great bird. They're taking you together. The tantra is only the meaning of the sutra, but actually the rapid path to Buddhahood. So it's very special, and it's just a blessing just hearing it. Empowerment is something else. Samaya sometimes is discussed as this bond of trust or commitment. And not only to the teacher, it's like to our conceptual mind and our aware mind, our Buddha nature, but it's also between student and teacher, but also amongst the students. Lama Tarjan said Samaya is like a rubber band. You know, there's this bond between the student and the teacher, because the teacher is enlightened. He or she will never pull the rubber band too far and make the band snap. But the danger is among the Sangha, because Sangha can pull the band too far and snap it and break the connection. And very dangerous, especially with the Tantra. But what we did today, this Tsok offering, that repairs tarnishments of Samaya. It's said that the Vajrayana is like a silver cup. You know, it's very precious, it's very beautiful, very easily tarnished though, very easily dented. But the dents can be repaired, unlike some of the stronger, the self-liberation vows, which are like a clay cup, you know, like murder. You know, you murder someone, you've broken a clay cup, it's very hard to put it back together again. Lots of karmic consequences. So the Tantra has the advantage of being actually very easy and very fast, but that's because it's very powerful. So we have many, many protections here, whether we know it or not, and it's easy for us to plug into that. So to the degree that you can, come. And again, as always, I mean, you know, we always need the money for sure, but it's not fundamentally about money. We keep the thing going because it's a blessing for so many people. It's maintaining our bodhisattva vow by actually having a Dharma center. But that's not a reason to stay away from the empowerment because you feel like, oh, I can't really afford it this time. No, come to the empowerment for sure. We have this unbelievable situation of this body of teachings. I mean, the whole world, like I said, wants happiness, but they just don't know how to do it. And worse, they're trying all sorts of ways that ultimately betray you and disappoint and actually result in bad negative activities too. We're just in this amazing, amazing situation to have this supportive body of teachings. I mean, whether you're like a PhD type or a street person, it works for you. And the teachings are accessible by you. You only have the qualification of having Buddha nature, and you have that. So we're really good to go. And when you realize the precious nature of the human body, and like he says, it's not every human. I mean, for instance, if you're in a coma, you don't have a precious human body at that time. But it's not according to class or intelligence or race or nationality or wealth or anything like that. You saw that this concluding verse, it really made me kind of happy and chuckle, where it says, I'm just going to repeat it, forgive me. At the end of our Tsok practice, behold, it is not right to have doubts about this beautiful, sublime Dharma. Brahmins, dogs, pigs, and outcasts frolic in the expanse of the innate sameness. You know, for us as Americans, with our idea of equality and all of that, this doesn't strike us as sharp as it must have. Can you imagine people in India where caste was like so and still is so important? They put Brahmins, dogs, pigs, and outcasts in the same verse. You know how shocking that is? Must have been. So it's showing the great liberation of the Dharma. So come as you can and sleep off your turkey and hopefully see you Friday and Thursday and this weekend. Take advantage of it. Okay. Thank you all.